Hello and welcome to Interactive CAD and Tech. Today I'm going to be showing you how you remove the background of an image on Infinity Designer. Infinity Designer's got quite a few tools that are really good and nice and simple to use to do this, and more importantly, very quick. So just to get started, you need to just go to File and open the actual image file. You don't need to open up a new workspace. So if you open up the picture in question, so I made sure it's a PNG file because that works best with the technique I'm using. Um, and now I'm going to go to the pixel toolbar, and I'm going to go down to this selection brush tool here. So when I click on that, it comes up with two modes: this select and deselect. You've got the width of the tool as well, so I'm going to make that for this job about 40. Snap to edges, all layers, soft edges, and then there's refine, which we'll go through after. So if I wanted to cut this car out to either using another image or YouTube thumbnail or something, all you need to do is, with the selection brush tool, is it uses an algorithm to select the pixels. So if I just select the edge, it selects the car and the edge that it thinks you want, depending on the selection. So if you look there, I've just kept my finger on the mouse button and dragged across there. It's for the algorithm has thought I want the green. So what I need to do is go to deselect, and then I'm going to select the top edge of the car. And now, as you can see, it's selecting the right side of the car, and then you can go around and don't worry if it's not smooth. When you go on refine, it smooths it out for you. So I'm going to go back to selection mode. Just go around the edge of the car as best I can manually. So now, obviously, there's a shadow from this picture, which the algorithm thinks is the edge. So I'll just do them. So you want the dotted line to be around the edge of your picture. So now I just need to get rid of the shadow. So I'm going to hold Option and zoom in. The Option key is for Mac. I think it's Alt for Windows. I'm going to make the tool a little smaller, and I'm going to go and deselect. And then, selection. I'm just going to select the edge of the tyre and then the edge of the bumper as well. It's filled into the bumper there, which is not a big deal. So all this bumpiness I won't worry too much about. So I'm just going to deselect and try and neaten it up a little bit. And then just get rid of that bit there. So you get the idea of the process. Oops, wrong tool engaged. And just try and get the edge of the tyre the best I can. To get rid of the shadow. So if I do that, that's getting rid of the shadow quite nicely. You can see though, there you go, that's what you need. And then if I keep doing that all the way along and refining it just best I can, it doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. Like I've got a little bump there, which is fine. And I'll just go around here as well. Keep bleed out into it. So now you can see the algorithms thought, oh, I want to select this edge, which I don't. So if I go to there, just do a little bit more fine detailing on it. That's good. And then I'll just do here as well. So it can be a bit fiddly, but like I said, don't worry about the bumps. And I'll just check that. I'll just redo this edge. And that is the selection process. It's just literally changing the size of your tool, and you have two deselect and select mode to change up your selections and refine the edge that you're doing and to cut out from the picture. So now if I zoom out, that's the rough shape of the car I want. So now if I go to refine, it makes the car red, and I can see I've missed places there. So what I'm going to do is use this, and I'll speed it up and just do the finer detail points. But the red is what's getting kept, and the colour background, normal colour, is what's getting deleted. So I'll just speed this up and do the finer bits. So now I've got the finer detail points on what I want to cut out from the picture. If you go to refine, it shows you in red what's been kept. So in red, you can change the border thickness, smooth out the edges of the curve as well, just to tidy it up a bit and get rid of the bumps and make it perfect. So the output's a selection. So I'm going to take it from there, apply that. So now I've refined my edge. What I'm going to do is you can either delete it. So now I've deleted the background and you've got a perfect cutout of the car. And you can export that as a PNG and use it in another file. Or if you want to do what I've done in my, just undo that, done in my thumbnail, what you can actually do as well is if you go to layers, you can actually cut. So I'm going to go Command or Control, depending on if you're on Mac or PC, X. So I've cut the background away. And if you paste it in your layers, I've now got a background cut out and two backgrounds. One's the car on its own and one's the actual background. So if I just rename that to car, unlock it as well. So now I can just go to select, deselect and click the arrow cursor tool. I can now actually move that around and change the drawing order. I can actually move that around out of the picture. I hope you found this nice little easy tutorial helpful. If you have, please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching and thanks for your support.